We had hoped, I think, certainly describes our times. You could fill in we had hoped with all sorts of things, right? We had hoped that treatment would work. We had hoped that our marriages would be happier. We had hoped that our loved ones would have found a job by now. We had hoped our politics would be better, and we had hoped that relationships with one another and people we disagree with would be better. We had hoped. We had hoped that Grandma and Grandpa would accept me for who I am, and we had hoped that relationships with one another would be better. We had hoped. Into we had hoped steps Jesus. And after listening to them and everything they say, Jesus looks at them, and this is something only Jesus can say. If I said this, it would be insulting, but Jesus can say this and not be insulting. He says, "Oh, how foolish you are, and how slow of heart to believe." And then it says that Jesus takes everything written about him in the Old Testament, everything that there is, and reinterprets it for them, saying that wasn't it necessary that the Messiah suffer and die and rise again? That Jesus meets them in their despair and then brings them new life by reinterpreting everything that they thought was a moment of despair and disappointment. By taking Scripture and taking their lives and everything that they had despaired and everything that they had said we had hoped about, and taking it and then offering them resurrection, offering them new life.